Welcome to episode number 24 of the Bright Ideas Daily Nugget. I am your host, Trent Dyrsmid, and this is the daily video series where I answer your questions about e-commerce, as well as to give you a look over my shoulder as my team and I grow our business from $2.5 million, which is where we're at today, to our goal of $10 million. In today's video, we're going to answer a question from Matthew Flex. Matthew's question is about how to effectively communicate with suppliers to get your account approved and get discounts and exclusives and so forth. So Matthew, thank you for submitting the question. The first thing you need to understand is that when you're making a call to a brand, the person that you're speaking with on your first call is probably not a decision maker. And for that reason, it's absolutely critical that you have all of your content in writing on your website so that when you hang up the phone with them, you're not relying on them to retell your story as effectively as you would be able to do it, because there's no way in hell they're going to be able to do that. This is why you'll be sending them an email to links to articles on your website that clearly and effectively communicate your value proposition. So when that email is forwarded by that person to their boss, they're able to hear all these things literally in your words by reading the articles on your site. With respect to your question about how to get discounts, there's really no magic to it other than to show them how little margin you have at their current pricing. And the way that we do that is we use a little Chrome extension called RevSeller, which you can then punch in a given retail price, you can punch in a given wholesale price, and it will take into account your Amazon fees, and it will show you what your margin is going to be. And we simply take screenshots of that and we say, look, the margin is too thin. We're not going to be able to have any money left over for a profit, much less money left over to invest in an advertising campaign to help you to gain market share. Which brings me to the third part of your question, how to gain exclusives and semi-exclusives. The number one way, Matt, is to point out in detail all of the deficiencies of their product listings and whether or not any of their current sellers have taken the time to answer negative product reviews, to answer questions, to run ad campaigns, and all of the things that you would be doing for them. If none of those sellers are, which is very common the case, now you have some footing to be able to tell them that, or ask them, have you thought about reducing the number of sellers? Or is there a reason why none of your sellers are doing this for them? Basically, you're going to be shedding light on something that they probably don't necessarily know and would be concerned about. So thank you again for submitting your question. If you're a new listener and you'd like to submit a question, you can do that at Brightideas.co/asktrent. If you're watching this on YouTube, coolest thing you could do all day is become a subscriber so you get notifications of new videos. And an even cooler thing to do would be to go to Brightideas.co itself. Right there on the homepage, you'll see all sorts of ways to get engaged with the Bright Ideas tribe. One of those ways is to join our Facebook groups, and if you are watching this in one of those Facebook groups, I'd sure love it if you liked, comment, and shared the post. Thanks very much. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.